got a picture of her tarot card or whatever that image is. Uh, yeah, like okay. So I mean, look, here's the thing, right? Me and Juices have both said like when Dan comes out, we're gonna play Dan just to troll, so just to troll people, just to try to win games, right? Make people salty. That's our only goal is to make people salty in that game when we pick Dan. But if Rose comes out, then I'm just gonna be like, I don't think I'm gonna play Dan. I'm gonna play Rose. You know, I think I'll play her. Um, the last character was released was Seth, right? It's either Seth or Gil. It wasn't Gil, right? It was Seth. It was Seth, and it was like last February. I think it was like a year. I think we haven't had a character. I think we haven't had a character release in a year. I want to say. I'm not 100% sure, but I want to say Seth was released last February. I don't remember. Uh, yeah. So here's my second prediction, and then we'll go into some of the tier lists. And it's gonna be. It was before COVID. Yeah. It's gonna be basically what BoJack are saying. I think Dan is actually gonna be okay. I think Dan's gonna be a mid tier character, like at least mid tier. Like there's no way he's gonna get worse than that. I still think, and this kind of goes into the segue. Now, hopefully this works out, but we'll see how this works out. This is basically to go into the segue of what do I think about the tier list as of now. Now the update could change all this, so this is an update. This is a tier list of right now, and who we're gonna put first? Where is he? Where's my boy? Where's the juices killer? Oh, here it is. Here he is. We're gonna put Nash first. All right, we're gonna put Nash. Now we're gonna start with the bottom tier and the top tiers first because I think that's the most obvious one. So we're gonna go with the Nash killer. I mean the Juices killer, Nash. Nash is I think Dan's gonna be better than Nash. I think Juices lag killer. That's right. That's right. The lag killer. Nash is fun, but like I said before this all started, or earlier, when I started the stream. What's up, Cerezy? Before I started this in the stream, doesn't matter where you are. This game, it doesn't really matter where you are. You still could do work. Now, I will say these three characters. I don't think no matter how much work you put. Actually, no, not Vega, not Vega. I feel like no matter how much work you put into this character, this is tough. I don't think that you can win a tournament with those characters. I'll put one more. Hold on, I'll put one more. We'll put Falk. But Falk, no, Falk's not there. Falk could be right here. So we're gonna try to put this in order, okay? We're gonna try to put this in order. And for right now, those are my four bottom tier characters. Whoops. These are the four bottom tier characters right now. Fong that low, yes, Fong's that low. I don't think Fong's that good. I just think the only reason he gets victories is because people don't laugh enough. Lucia's worse in your opinion? Why do you think Lucia's worse? I'm interested. I think Lucia's okay. I think Lucia's okay because she can literally what the reason why I this is the reason why I put Lucia in there. Okay, the reason why is Lucia can take you to the corner off of one combo B trigger, and then you have to guess or you die. You're good, Streets. You're good. Philly the least honest out of those characters, or the most honest out of those characters. I'm sorry. See, I can't even read. Um, it's it's debatable. It's definitely debatable where Falk could be because I think I can squeeze a little like maybe another character under Falk, but I don't think Falk's like that bad. But I don't know. She does have a ghetto fireball and she does have stubby buttons. Huh. I mean, no, Dawson's actually pretty good. You're gonna be surprised where I'm gonna put Dawson. Okay, so Juicy says Fong is better than Lucia, so we can put what Lucia. We can put Lucia what like maybe here. Is that fair? Or do you think Fong's better than? Okay, is Fong better than Falk? What do you think? You think Fong is better than Falk? Who here thinks Fong is better than Falk? I don't think I would do that far. I think Falk. This is your tier list. I mean, no, this is like a chat. This is like an all of us tier list. It's not mine. I'll do mine at the end. I'll do mine at the end. This is more of where we believe. Okay, and like somewhere in the middle. Like it's kind of like an agreement. It's like I'll challenge if I think nah, right? Uh, Bong was always your worst matchup. Yeah. I do. Man, it's hard. It's hard. That's why these characters are good. Like these characters are good. Okay, look. How about this? Let's be fair. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. I think Fong and Falk are not the worst characters. These are characters. I'll like edit this out later. These are characters that I don't think can win, like consistently, right? Is there any other character that's in here that can't really win? I want to put Ed, but Ed is kind of slowly getting up there. But you know what? I am gonna put Ed, and I'm gonna put Ed at the top of the bottom of the list. I think these four just can't do it. They don't have enough. Like Ed is good. I like Ed, but I don't think Ed is like good enough, right, to win. I don't think so. Keep clicking on the wrong thing. I don't think Ed can really do it. You think C and D characters are characters that can't win tournaments? I mean, look, who else can we put in, right? We can put Vega. I think Vega's better than these guys. Let's just. But I don't think. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's just put all the ones, and we'll see if we agree or not. Okay. Got Ryu. I think Sagat's better than Vega. Anybody else in this? Kage? Anybody else in this list? I think Cody can win. I think Birdie can win. No. Let's stop right there. Okay, let's stop. Let's stop it right there. Let's stop it right there. Okay, Gil. Okay, Gil. I guess that's fair. I think Gil's worse than Vega, Sagat, and Kage. Like, what's up to, man? I don't. I know Gil sucks, but like I don't know. That parry keeps him alive, man. He has the best parry in the game. He has the best parry in the game, and it's like, I know there's dumb reasons to that. Like it's a dumb reason to believe, oh, he's good enough to be in the game. Like it's a dumb reason to think he can win. But I just think like you can't. I don't know. I think he has like one thing he doesn't have is a meaty. He doesn't have a good meaty for sure. He doesn't have good Oki for sure. But I think he's one of those characters, kind of like a definition of 5. Like one of those things that like, oh, I hate 5 because he activates, because he, does stupid damage and all this, forever juggles into the corner and stuff like that. I think the reason that's why he can do it. The reason why Vega and Sagan and Kage are better is just that they have better neutral. I'm not saying they have better footsies, right? But I think their neutral play is solid enough to where they don't need really like Kage kind of needs gimmicks, but it's he just has a raw damage. So I like that he could. I think he's better than Sagat just because of that. Because his V trigger is actually really oppressive, and so one mistake is just really bad. And one of the CC is very good. He's totally missing the 3.5 Yeah, yeah, I know. He does have one, right? Am I high? Like he has a crush counter, right? It's just not good. Wait, does he not have a crush counter? I thought he had. I thought his front kick was a crush counter. That's not cap, AJ. Shut up. Shut up, AJ. That's not cap. That's fucking. That's real. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna flip the script a little bit because these are the more obvious ones. We're gonna go to the top tiers, right? And again, this is in order. All right. We're gonna try to make this as in order as possible. Okay, we're gonna try to make this as in order as possible. Okay, so we're gonna go with the S tiers. I think number one S tier right now is that. I think number two S tier is Akuma, and I think number three S tier right now is Urien. What do y'all think? Oh, Retribution. Yeah. What do y'all think? I think this is a fair top three. I think this is a top three that like it's really hard to argue who's like them three you can argue okay who's better, right? But I think they're at a level higher than the rest. I think they're in a league on their own. Before we're gonna talk about G. Okay, we're gonna talk about G. I have my opinions of G. But they're at a level right now where I feel like they can win any matchup. No matter what. Like no matter what's thrown to them. It doesn't matter who comes up. You main one of these characters, you're an odd on favorite. You have the better chance of winning. I think it's just and I think these characters, although it's pretty annoying because I feel for Akuma players because they get nerfed every patch, and I feel like they're gonna get nerfed again. Well, I think now we're confirmed that he's gonna get his Tatsu nerfed. I feel for Akuma players, but man, this character is always good. Like this character just wins all the time. Seth, you already know why. Seth is just touch of death. Seth is just dumb stupid. Like he gets so many juggles. He gets axe kick out of nowhere. The height restriction on axe kick needs to happen. The juggling needs to either juggling or scaling has to happen. But scaling supers is like not a thing in this game, or it only goes at 50%. Yeah, you're in the past. We'll talk about those characters in a bit. And then Urien, obviously, Urien has everything. I mean, Urien has a good DP. I mean, not a good DP. I don't know. Urien's kind of different, man. Like, Urien just... He has it all except a good DP. He has it all. He has good Oki, he has good spacing, he has good pressure, he has good anti-airs, he has a good V-trigger, good health, stuff like that. Are they still adding characters to the game, or is this the roster complete? They're still adding during later. Tomorrow is Dan and Rose, supposedly. We don't know if they're going to get released tomorrow. I'm expecting maybe. But my prediction is that at least both of them will be revealed, and both of them will be available at the same time, but I don't know when. But yeah, there's still 5 more characters coming, and we don't know the 5th character. We'll have to do a prediction for that whenever it's time. I do plan on hosting I don't know the command. Oh, man, AJ, check for me. Is the Discord command still there? I don't know. I don't even know what Discord I'm in. I don't have any Discord that's active. All right. AJ said it. You already screen capped that. I plan on hosting a watch together on in Discord. So if you guys want to, I'll try to host it. I'll at people and I'll just say, hey, come in or something. I don't remember. Anyways, I don't know if it works. No, probably not. I don't even know what Discord I use anymore. Hold on. Let me see. Which one do I use? Yeah, I haven't used one in forever. I might have deleted it. Let me just look real quick. Where would my Discord be? Oh yeah, this one. Put it. Hold on. Where's my? I haven't even used this in like years, so give me 1 second. All right. What am I doing? There you guys go. So you guys want to join the Discord? We'll do one tomorrow. All right, back to the stuff. And as a real quick update, AJ, are you ready to laugh? I gotta do Persona 5 all over again. Yeah, we could discuss it. Like we could discuss it at the end. I think Urian's top three, and I think they're all three at a high level, enough to where they separate from the rest. Okay, I just think so. I miss freaking Yoshida, man. I didn't know he got cut off after November. God damn it, man. I'm so pissed off of that. Whatever. Alright. Here's the next three characters. And they're not in S, they're in A. I don't think S has any more characters. But these are the next characters that are in it. And this is gonna be tough. This is where it gets a little tricky. I'm looking at everybody right now in the thing. And what do I put last? What do I put last? Alright. Yo, what up, Amatsu? So, this is my A tier. No, there's no more S tier characters. S tier, I feel like, have to be top of the top. Like, they are the ones that don't have matchup problems, stuff like that. They don't have any issues in that sense. Okay. Yeah, I mean we can do that. We can just shift everything up. Let me see if this works. Hold on. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna mess with it. I was trying to do like full screen so you all don't have to see ads and shit, but whatever. Anyways, there's still gonna be more in A. Don't worry. A and B are like the bulk of the bulk of the list. What do you guys think of this? It's G, Cammy, Colleen. Now G, I think again. Excuse me. Other than not having to wake up, he has everything, right? He has a good fireball, good zoning, good footsie, good V trigger, obviously, right? Uh, you know, has a command grab, which is kind of like you can make an argument between him and Urian, who's better, because you could be like, well, Urian has an uppercut but doesn't have a command grab, and the same thing, but you can say the same thing about G on the other side where he doesn't have an uppercut but he has a command grab. So Juicy says, I would personally put Poison over G and Colleen or Rashid. Now I could put Poison. Let me think about that. So you you think Cammy is better than G? Or would you put them like you would keep it like this and still put Poison and Rashid? Give Poison a non-V trigger command grab. No. Give her a shorter whip. I think Cammy's definitely better than Poison. I think Cammy's definitely better than Rashid. I wouldn't mind putting Cammy in S tier, but I don't know. She's there. She's close. Cammy is close to S tier. I probably do that tier because there you go. So you think okay? So do most of you guys think? All right, I'll ask this in the chat. Will you all put Poison over Colleen? Yes or no? Do you think Poison? Should go like here. Do you think that's more accurate? So do you think that's more accurate? Do you think it should be Cammy, Poison, Colleen, G? Or do you think G's better than Colleen? I think G's better than Colleen, right? I think like Colleen's good. Yeah, I think Colleen's better than G. I think Colleen's better than G. I mean, G's better than Colleen. I'm stupid. I'm mixing my words. Now, why Poison? So, Poison has no wake up, but hella footsies, hella good anti-airs, really good V-trigger, really good damage, really good shimmy. Yeah. What's gonna nerf? Okay, so it is definitely close. YOLO EX move plus, yeah, that's right. Okay. Let me ask you guys this: if we're gonna put them all up here, we could make an argument that they're gonna get nerfed in some way. All right, Seth. We talked about Seth. Seth, to me, if you can only nerf one thing, amazing jumps. That's right, Lud. What's up, Lud? If you can nerf one thing for each of the top characters, at least the ones that are named right now, there's still more. What would you nerf? Seth is gonna get a height restriction. Like I would just nerf height restriction on the axe kick. Don't let it be lower than the top of the max, the climax of it. I like saying climax because obviously it's funny, but no. Poison's EX LMC. Oh yeah. I don't know. That's what's well, yeah. Cause like characters that don't have a good knockdown V reversal doesn't really do anything. Urian is fine. Cammy isn't changing. What could they nerf about Cammy is what I want to know. Like what could they do? Like the only thing I can. I guess it's not gonna happen, but I think she also needs a height restriction on in V trigger maybe, to where she can't use a dive kick and V trigger. But they're not gonna do that because it's V trigger. Like why would you do anything like that? Um, Cammy's kind of like in the same boat as Akuma, where it's like it's really hard to nerf her, like unless you're gonna kill her. Like if you're gonna nerf her the wrong way, you're gonna kill her. Like there's nothing you can do about it. You're gonna kill her. Fears being more than 6 frames would be something. I think I've been saying it forever. I think Crouching Fierce needs to be more than negative. Like more negative, like at least -6. Blah blah. I don't care, Jesus. I don't care. That move is stupid. That move is stupid. It's a fishy move. I don't like fishy moves, and I get it, right? And we're gonna talk about my character later. Don't you worry. We all know we're gonna talk about Chun, but still, exactly. Yeah, she's been on top of 10 with with Akuma. So, um, whatever. We'll skip Akuma. G. I think the only thing I would nerf about G is his wall bounce ability. Like stop giving characters wall bounce into the corner. If he's gonna have a wall bounce, you can't carry him more into the corner. I think that's the only thing I would nerf is that he's kind of has that thing like Mika did in season 1, where it doesn't matter where you are, he's gonna go into the corner like 1000%, and you're gonna guess. And if you guess wrong, you're dead. G needs scaling. I feel like a lot of characters need scaling. I think Seth needs scaling. I think obviously Yuri needs scaling, but like maybe not so much. But yeah, G definitely needs some scaling as well. Poison's nerf, yeah, I guess the EX Love Me Tender is something. Um, her whip also, her EX whip that's +2. I don't know. I guess it's not that broken. So yeah, maybe Love Me Tender needs to be a little bit more negative. To be able to punish so people can't be fishing it. Colleen, man, if they could just take like 2 frames off of that Fierce Punch, I'd be a happy man. That Fierce Punch, it's so like weird how much range it has. Like I don't like it, but it would yeah. Poison needs scaling as well. Poison needs scaling on her V trigger. Um, anyways, let's go to the next 3. The next three is whoops. Oh, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough. I'm gonna put these 2 up there, and then I'm gonna want to know what the chat thinks. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I didn't know what to put. You guys think Guile? Okay, we'll put Guile up there, but I don't know, but maybe. Okay, we put a lot of characters. We put 5 characters. We're only gonna put 3, but we put 5. But all right. No way Ibuki over Guile. Okay, you say no way over Ibuki. Okay. Let's start out with Rashid. I think do we all agree that Rashid's there, like in a good spot? I think Rashid is still really, really good. I think he's still got really good buttons. I think he got good pressure. Like he got nerfed obviously from last season. But I still think he's a top 10 character. I still think he's a character that can win tournaments consistently if he wanted to. And I put him over Chun because of his momentum. We'll talk about Chun-Li in a bit. Chun-Li I think is a top 10 character. But I believe Chun just has a great footsie, and V Trigger 2 really helps her get in with damage and bring it back. Like it's kind of like what it reminds me of a little bit. It's kind of like the way she was in 4 in a sense, where you play footsies until you have a bar, until you have super, until you're half health, then you can win, kind of. Then you can kind of bring it back, and so even if she's losing, one Fierce Punch into V Trigger, and she can do a lot of damage and kill people. So I think that's something to think about. What's up, Gino? I think she's not higher because the other characters just are Street Fighter Five. You know, they do better Street Fighter Five stuff than what Chun does, and that's always been my argument with Chun is that she's a Street Fighter Five character, but she's not. She doesn't embrace it as much as the other characters do. When's V Trigger 2 Broly? Probably against that Jury next cycle. Goddamn, fuck Jury. We'll talk about Jury later. Brawl. Stop calling me Brawl, goddammit. Guile, okay, Guile was someone that kind of went under my radar a little bit. Like, I remember talking about Guile and saying, oh yeah, Guile's good. Like, Guile's still really, really good. He's better than what he was last year. But, I don't know, he kind of just fell off. You look at all these characters, you don't really see Guile. Like, I don't even see Guile anymore. I don't, what is it, one of the brothers, Mario or Luigi uses Guile, but everyone else jumped the Guile system. Zeku, well, we're gonna have to submit him. That's right. Zeku's up there, but we'll talk about Zeku in a little bit. Daigo, I guess. I mean, even he plays Honda and stuff. This is hard. This is definitely hard. Because like, I can cut it off at Chun. And you still got 10 other characters that are like stupid good. I mean, you could kind of say the same thing about Rashid, but I still feel like you see more Rashids than Giles, and I don't know. I'm not too sure. It's kind of weird. Okay, let's do this. Let's do. Is that fair? Do you guys think that's fair? We'll put Zeku where Abigail was, and we'll put Abigail lower. We'll put him starting in the B tiers. You guys think that's fair, or does Abigail really deserve to be A tier? Well, okay. The way Juices told me was S is S plus and A is S. So do you think? I guess the question is, do you think Abigail is in the same spot where Ibuki? Maybe I should switch Ibuki and Abigail. That is one. We can switch them. I just think I look at both characters. Well, okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves. We'll talk about them in a bit. Okay. So Guile's there. Guile obviously has Sonic Booms, got good defense, good range, good footsies. Again, kind of like Chun in a way where once he gets V-Trigger, he can kind of turn the tide of the match. Has hella damage, really fun, high execution. I think I want to say like to do Guile's dirty stuff, like really good V-Trigger stuff, probably one of the higher execution stuffs in the game, right? Like to do like downward roundhouse with those V-Trigger is kind of hard. I don't know. It's kind of like he's just really, really, really solid. I think you have to be really on point with their defense though with Guile. So that's why Guile's not that much. He's again, him and Chun are very, very, very similar. They have to be really good defensively to stay in games. If they're not, they're gonna get bodied. The winter updates tomorrow. Like, if you guys want to watch it together, it's tomorrow at 11 Central, so 12 Eastern, I guess, noon Eastern. You guys want to watch it? I'm gonna host it on Discord. I'm gonna post a Discord every like 10 minutes. So, there's the Discord if you guys want to watch it. We'll definitely watch it tomorrow. Stuff like that. It's not a badass Discord. It's just I don't even use it much, but I wanna hang out with y'all. We're gonna talk about this update and watch it together and stuff. Anyways, it's the fucking squish game. Okay. Zeku definitely abuses Street Fighter V systems. Do you think Zeku's fine right there, or would you put him higher? Because I could see the argument that he could be higher. I could see maybe above Chun. I don't think he's better than Rashid and the rest, but I think he could definitely be above Chun. But I'm not too sure. You can see him right above Chun. That's kind of like where I would kind of put him now, thinking about him. I think he has all the tools. I mean, I think he's also one of those characters that takes a lot of skill. Like you might not be able to see it when you play against Zeku, because they kind of seem spammy and they kind of seem like they're doing dumb stuff. But like you really need to know how to manage your stances, and V trigger 2 is obviously really good. V skill 2 I think is really annoying as well. Okay, let's put him right here. And then Ibuki and Abigail. Who's better? Like, I want y'all to tell me. I want y'all to tell me right now, and then I'll give my 2 cents. Who's the better character, straight up, in the tier list? If you had to choose between Ibuki and Abigail, who would you go? Because I feel, in some sense, you have to go with Abigail because of his health lead, of how much damage he does. I feel like they do similar stuff, but I think Ibuki needs meter and Abigail doesn't need meter. If you want to add the Discord command with that thing, I mean, it's only a day, so just for today, sure, you can add it. It doesn't matter. It's all good. I think for that reason alone, I'm gonna put Ibuki lower than Abigail. Just because, yeah, I feel like Ibuki has to work a little hard. Now, obviously, the V trigger shenanigans and all that stuff. I think that's what kind of makes her in this range, that she's good. But I don't know. So we got our top what? Let's see. We got our 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Chun is the last one in 10th place. So that's the top 10. And then after that is Guile, Abigail, and then Ibuki. Okay. Now, again, we're going to try to make this as in order as possible. So there's going to be a lot of arguments in this part. I think this is where the bulk of the discussion is going to be. But let's see how it goes. Now, C is not finished, but let's continue on with B, because I feel maybe we can get this some sort of sense out of this. Alright, so these are my next characters for B. And this is so tough. Okay. Bison B, yes. Bison's B. Look at all the characters above him, and you tell me if you think the best. Now, I got Bison, Karen, Laura. Now, I was kind of worried with Laura, because Laura... Okay, we'll get to Laura at the end, but Bison, I think, is still a very viable character. I think is a very good footsie character. Does good damage, has, really good, mix-ups with his V-Trigger too, because he gets a command grab. Has good V skills. I think both V skills are okay, if done right. Very solid, hard to crack character. But I don't think he matches up to the top tiers like the other ones, right? I don't think he matches up that hard. But I think he's really good. I don't think he's bad. I think he's really good. I think he's A, but I put Cammy Poison, Rashid as tier. Okay. I just don't think he's better. Like, if you match Bison with any of the A or S tiers, I don't think he beats them. Like, straight up. Or I don't think he's better than any of them. Other than maybe I don't know, maybe Colleen, maybe Poison. I think that maybe that's his better matchup is against Poison, but Poison's just too good to put him under. I think the other characters beat him, and it's not like it beat him hard, right? I just think it's they just if I had to pick, I'd pick them over Bison, but I think Bison's really good. Karen, obviously, Karen's one of those characters where her position in the tier list is probably going to be the most. It's going to be different in every other tier list you ever see. If you see my tier list, if you see someone else's tier list, if you see any other tier list, you're always going to see her in a different spot because it's so hard to position her. Because, like Laura, they are dominant with the people that are using them. Right? Karen's dominant because of Punk. Laura's dominant because of Item. And so you would think, like, they deserve to be higher. They're winning tournaments. And I feel like it just takes away from their skill. I just think those characters, I think Karen, it's tough, man, because I could definitely put Karen up a few spots. Karen not going to come back to. It's hard. It's hard with Karen because, like, I feel like she has the right footsies to win in this game. I don't know. I don't know. It's tough. It's definitely Karen's the toughest one for me to pick. I might move her up, but we'll get to her in a bit. Yeah, like Karen, she's really cheap in the sense of how much damage she does. Definitely, again, and I think we've all been saying this forever. Her super needs nerfing. I think I don't know. I think her Stab Fierce needs to be nerfed too. I just don't know what it could be nerfed into. I don't know what they could do. Like delay, like make it even slower. Like make it like 8-9 frames recovery. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not an expert when it comes to like. I would never want to nerf characters. I'd be horrible. I'd be like, I don't like you and you're dead. Like I'm just not a good nerfer. But I think, yeah, like it's a character that's just hard to nerf. If character didn't get straight up messed up by Grappler's Poison and not, she would be higher. Yeah, yeah. I mean that's pretty much true. And Laura, I mean obviously we know Laura. Laura is not on paper when you look at Laura, her moves all kind of suck, and her she does have some underrated footsie tools. She does the crouching middle kick is underrated. But her crush counter game is so good. Her crush counter game is just dumb. I think it's one of the best in the game, and her mix-ups after that is just like you have to be really, really on point to handle her. She can rob. Yeah, Karen can rob anybody, but I think also with Laura, she can rob a lot of people too. Shut up, AJ. Laura's not S tier or C tier. I mean. So this is kind of where I have them. We're gonna go back to Karen because I think Karen might be higher, but we'll talk about it later, like whenever this is getting more and more complete. All right, the next three characters in my mind. Again, this is getting really tough. This is tough. Now, this is not set in stone. This is what I think. I think Manat and Dalsum need to be up there now. Looking at the rest of the cast, I just feel like they have the tools, and I feel like they are better. And I think Dalsum's up and coming. I like I think at the start of the season, I think everybody had him in low tier. And now people have been putting in work. You have Art putting work with him. You see other Dalsums going in and using, different V traders and V skills, and really becoming creative with the character. And I just think there's just like moments, like positions that these characters get in, that is like so annoying to deal with. they get like the perfect range of dive kicks. They get the perfect range of being plus on block, and it's like you really feel like you're in the mix. Like you really don't know what to do. I mean, obviously, spoken from you know experience with my character. I mean, my character has a hard time with these characters, but overall, I think like they just know how to back people up. I know how they keep things in neutral. They got really good, they got pretty good damage. Banana has really good V trigger. Obviously, has a good neutral. I just think like their biggest issue is they're gonna get robbed, and it's annoying and it sucks. But I think these characters are gonna get robbed pretty hard. Now Honda is tough because I don't know. I feel like I'm putting Honda a little too high, especially when there's characters like Mika and Sakura and Balrog. Um, I just don't know. I think Honda's been climbing up. I think Honda is still needing all that lab work. I just I don't know. I don't know about Honda. Honda's tough because he's kind of like in the similar spot as Laura, where you look at Laura or you look at Honda on paper and you're just like, this character sucks. What does he have? But man, when you start putting in the work, you start seeing people. Yeah, he has a Laura card. When you start putting people like you start doing like forward heavy kick into hands all the time, and you putting in that pressure, like it's really hard to keep Honda off of you. Just lose hard to fireballs. Yeah, I mean it's really one of those things that's just tough. He has the damage. Obviously, he has the damage. Obviously, he has good pressure. He has good stuff. Yeah, secret good characters. I mean, I think these three are like secret good characters. I think Manat's more known. She's kind of fallen off over the years because of, more Ooga Booga stuff that characters can do. That she gets, I think Manat gets robbed the most. I think if there wasn't a lot of robbery in this game, Manat would be so much higher. She'd probably be top 5. But she just doesn't have good defense for those robbery tick. Like she really has to raw guess, and it just kind of sucks. And yeah, she definitely got weaker in the season for sure. So you think Sim's better than Demonat? I can see that. It's really weird. Like it's just because like I've seen them kind of a lot lately, but I can definitely see that. All right, the next ones on the list, I think are pretty safe. I can go with. Damn it, Kage move. Alright. The next on the list, I think, are Balrog, Mika, and Zangief. Then you got Nikali. I guess I could put Nikali in B, but we'll discuss it from there. What do y'all think? Sakura and Nicole too. Sakura, yeah. I could definitely. Okay. Let's start off with a B tier. Because that's why I put Zangief there. I moved Zangief, but I don't think Zangief's good, but I think he's better than Kage, so I definitely put Zangief over Kage. Nobody plays Nikali. That's very true. Okay. Let's start off with this. Balrog. Do you think Balrog and Mika are on the right spots? Or do you think there's other characters that are better? I could maybe put Sakura over them. Yo, what up, Death Moscow? How's it going? I could put Sakura above Balrog and Mika. I just think it's hard, man. B tier is the hardest tier list because I keep looking at it and I keep wanting to move everything. Because then I'm like, Mika can go up higher. But, man, it's just. You have to be real YOLO with that character. Like, you have to really go for it. You know, and it's like understandable. Like that's what the character does. Some characters do it, so you shouldn't hate on that style. But um, I don't know. Sakura is better than Mika. Is what Dev Mosca says. Sakura has a potential. I think Sakura is really good. Yeah, I could put Sakura higher. I don't think she's better than Balrog. I could put Sakura there. I could put Nikali there. Blanca goes after him. I think Birdie. Who's better, Zangief or Birdie? I want to say Zangief, right? I want to say. I want to say. You think he's better than Birdie or Birdie? You think he's better than Birdie? It's tough. I mean, Birdie does have better V skills. I think he has better V skills, or at least better V skill. Right? I've seen people using the bubblegum one, which I don't see that much, but
Oh,
yeah, I can connect this remote.
need your camera?
No, no camera.
Okay.
Geese reward is way better than Birdie. I mean, that's true. Yeah, you got that going. You got.
That's fine.
I guess so. I guess so. Is this a good spot though? Do you think there's C tiers? Okay, do you think Zane? Because I have seen some crazy, tier lists where they have a Zangief pretty high. Do you think Zangief is a C tier character, or you think he's a mid tier character? Because the way I have it is tier their own. Then you got top tier, high tier, mid tier, low tier. You think he's a B character? So under Mika, all you need is his green handle. Well, put that on the list, AJ. So you think he should go there? Do you think he's better than Nikali and Blanca? I guess he's better than Blanca. I'll say that. I think he's better than Blanca, but I don't know if he's better than Nikali. I don't know, man. Nikali's all in. I know he doesn't get used a lot. You'd honestly move Laura and A. I think I might move Karen and Laura to A. I would have Nikali slightly ahead of you. All right, let's do this, guys. Let's do this. How do you guys like that? For right now, we're still discussing. We're still, making it nice. We're still gonna talk about stuff. How do you like that? I wouldn't put her over where. Yeah, there's a bunch of bad matchups, but her damage potential is pretty hits. Yeah. I think this right here. V-Trigger Lara does make things happen. I do think people are. It's kind of like the. I think it's kind of like the Cammy effect. It's just that Cammy gets played more often than Laura. Like there's Laura's, but nobody uses Laura that properly. As properly as maybe like Idom and some of the Euro European Lauras that I've seen. Um, Man, dude. I think it's one of those things where nobody really like focuses in or labs up Laura's V triggers. I know there's some things that are real, right? There's some things that you just can't lab up. It's just really really good. Uh, but I think Laura, as well as she is, she just still needs to make it work more than the other characters do. You think Nash is better than Alex? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It's splitting hairs, but at the same time, I don't know. I think Nash. I don't know. He does have the fireball. I just don't think Ash has. It's the reason why Nash just needs damage. Yeah, it's hard to allow him. I think that Nash needs damage. That's my opinion. I think if he just got like a 10% damage boost across the board, I think he'd be better suited. But because I think he does have the tools to play, it's just like they don't really matter. Like I don't know, they just don't really matter. Maybe his walk speed needs to be buffed. Let's talk about buffs. The reason why I put Alex, who has the better matchups, they both have bad matchups. I don't know. The reason why I put Alex higher is mainly because they both struggle at what they're doing, but Alex hurts more than Nash does, and has a way around Fireball. Or like it's just he has ways to get around Fireball. He has okay footsies. Like, it's not not crazy, but it's okay. He does have the parry mechanic when he has the V trigger, so he has the V trigger effect. I can't say the same about Nash. I don't think he has like the V trigger effect. Even though it's good, I don't think he has it. Buff everyone except for Ed. Damn, why are you hating on Ed? What did Ed do to you, Lud? Oh, dude, I won't lie. Ed is kind of annoying. I didn't like putting him in D tier. I don't think he deserves to be in D tier. But I think that character, I don't know what I don't. I honestly do think as well. He's one buff away, before becoming like a top 10 character. Like he needs like, I don't know. He needs something. Fireballs are not prom rocks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, oh, for Nash, they're not. But like, it's not like Bison. Like, like I can throw fireballs at Nash and he can absorb it and get V trigger. I don't care. Like, like it's kind of like his V triggers suck. Is what I think. I think his V triggers are just ass compared to Nash. He needs something better. Like his needs. Like the only thing is like, yeah, you get a mix up with the X fireball and stuff, but man, I don't know. They need it. Like what he needs, which is kind of dumb, but what he needs is he doesn't need a V trigger that goes above, behind, or front. He needs one that goes right on top of his head, of an opponent's head. Like make it that ambiguous. Then I'd be like, okay, that's because it would be annoying, but it'd be fair. You get a free jump in, like I think that's fair, because this character sucks, man. I don't know. Lucia, I said on stream yesterday, Lucia needs more consistency. I think James Chen even said it, but she needs more consistent combos. Something that just this works, done. Not, oh shit, does this work? They need to get rid of that run anime. Like they basically gave her Ken's V skill as a move. I don't know why. I don't know who's a high level Nash though. Blood. I don't know that. I don't know anybody, right? I don't know a Nash. I can point at a high level Alex. I can say prototype or whatever, right? But I mean, or gunfight. But I don't know any Nashes at a top level. Like I have no idea. Like unless Dominion plays it still or something. I don't know. I don't think he play. He plays Ed now. So and every Nash that seems that they're okay are laggy as shit. They're like they have like the worst. They're literally like SF4 Blanca. They have the worst internet in the world. Yeah. Oh, Alex doesn't. Nashiro Kappa. Oh shit. I don't know. It's like I said, it's debatable. Um, Bonchan, man, he's straight capping. Straight capping. I mean, I'm not denying his Nashes in a God League, but God, like when's the last time I seen Nash or Bonchan play Nash? That guy plays everybody. He plays some God. Thank God he plays Karen. Make him some money. Even though like some guys, he's some guys really sick. I mean, like to be honest, it doesn't matter. Like I could put Nash above Alex. It doesn't really matter. They both suck. The only reason I put Alex higher is because I've seen him a little bit more, and I think he does have some things that are annoying. Fix the list. Nashiro's. I don't even know who Nashiro is. I've never seen Nashiro. Someone has to link me some matches. All right, look. For Nashiro, I'll put Nash above Alex. All right, Kappa. We'll put a little Kappa right next to this guy. But I don't know. I'm not gonna say like this is like the best list. I think I like it. I think it's solid, but I don't think it's the best. There's obviously like that's the part of the game that's really sweet. Is it's very arguable. You could definitely argue for a lot of cases. Like Karen, honest to God, the way Punk plays Karen, she could be right there. You know what I mean? Like she could be right here, and I wouldn't even care. I wouldn't even bat an eye because Karen is that good of a character. But I just feel like she has to work for it, so I put her here. In my opinion. In my opinion. So guys getting the most votes. Let's talk about that. All right. So, what character chat? I want everybody to chime in. And then we're gonna save this and then we're gonna do some matches. um. Hey bro, you think this patch will revive Street Fighter 5? I don't think it's dead. Like, what do you mean revive? I think all fighting games are kind of struggling, like together. So I don't think anything's dead in the water. Nothing's dead. I mean, people are watching Capcom Pro Tour and stuff. Or not Capcom Pro Tour. Street Fighter League. I mean, we got stuff going on. I mean, Street Fighter got stuff going on. I don't think it'll revive. It's just we need offline tournaments, man. It's just the way it is. Like every game's gonna look like crap until offline comes back, right? I feel bad for Grand Blue because Grand Blue it looked like a good game, and I really liked playing it for a while. Even though there's some stuff in there that's kind of dumb and boring, but it needed offline. COVID killed that game. COVID killed Eunice, I think a little bit. COVID's killing MK11 a little bit, but I think they're keeping it alive because they reveal so much shit, and then there's a movie coming out, so I think MK is good for right now. I think Tekken is good. Obviously Tekken's good. So Tekken and Street Fighter, like in the same boat. We all need offline. It's not like anyone's dying or anything like that. I think it's everything's good. I think everything's good. Okay. Before we end this list, what character not B, because I think B is good. C and lower. What character can get buffed from C downward that has the best chance of getting to the top 10? I personally want to say Kage or Gil. I think if one of those characters gets a big buff, I think they'll go straight to the top tier. Like, straight top tier. No questions. If they get one good buff. Kage, Sagat, Cody. Shut up, AJ. Nah, AJ, you're right. You're right. Nash could do it. Like I really want Lucia to be better. I really want Ed to be a little better, kind of. I really want Ryu to be good, man. And you know what? There's online Ryus that destroy me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they just destroy me because they're dash in, dash out. They know how to move and dance and jive, but that character still needs to be more represented. He needs better stuff. Just buff Ryu's stun and he'll stun in 2 combos and games. There you go. There you go. Punk said Kage is broken. Kage just hurts a lot. And if people don't guess right, they're gonna die. But I wouldn't say he's broken. You remember Gamaro the Bison the first 2 seasons? That's Nashiro. I don't remember his name. I don't remember Gamaro. Maybe I do. I don't remember. No end. No end. Okay. Let me flip it the other side. What character do you want to see nerfed to the ground? What Rio's never heard of shit on CFN. You're damn right. You're damn right. If I had to pick a character that needs to get nerfed to the ground, like I don't care. Like you have to say I don't care. I don't care. It's between Urian and G. It's between Urian and G. I know you hate Abigail, right? Juices can get out. Juices is like, you know what, Juices? I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do the same thing that I should have done for Shinakuma. I'm gonna do it for you, alright? Next time after I get out of the shower, I'm gonna do the video. I'm gonna be Juices. I'll be, leave Abigail alone. Oh, man. G. I want G to be nerfed to the ground. I hate that character so much. But I do like that we could go under the wheel. I didn't know that. I don't know who saw that. I think it was. I don't know if it was Kikoken RD or whatever his name is. I don't know who saw that tech, but I saw that tech and I was like, yo, we can just mash crouching middle punch? Okay. G is no skill for real. Yeah, I know. It's not his fault that it's a golden son, yeah. How would you nerf him anymore? Ah, man. I don't know. I don't know how you can nerf. No, his. I don't know. He just needs scaling. Oh, excuse me, I need my coffee soon. He just needs scaling, man. He needs scaling. Oh, was it Chun Nation? Yeah, Chun Nation's always Chun Nation's the GOAT, man. Chun Nation's the GOAT. He's like one of the most underrated shots. Like people like sleep on him all the time. They always think about you, or MLB and stuff. But I mean, Chun Nation's godlike. I hate fighting Chun Nation. he's my boy though. He is the world president. Yeah. Well, okay. So this list is. I'm gonna save this list. Post it up later. I'll have this saved as a YouTube video too, so people can have some things to talk about, and whatever. But yeah, I think this is a solid list. I do think like characters that can go up in this list for sure. I think Sakura can go up. I think Karen and Laura can go anywhere higher if they wanted to. I think maybe. No, I think after that, I think that's pretty good. I think everyone else is in a good spot.